plan to come here quite so fresh?
I think you're right, the point is out. Now, the actual break itself is no concern, but they were toying with the idea of running in the Argento, and he had, I think, a low blood count or a wrong blood count, and he didn't run. So it's not been absolutely ideal. As a horse, I mean, he's unbeaten going left-handed, he's unbeaten at Cheltenham, he's a dual festival winner, he's got loads and loads and loads of things which you like to see in a potential Gold Cup winner. I think the enforced break, or the reasons for it, are your slight concerns about him.
Winners-wise, this has been a fantastic week for Ireland, and in Sir Deschamps, Jonathan, they have their best chance of a Gold Cup win in several seasons.
They have, and I think he would have been primed for this. I think his sort of sloppy-ish jumping early in the season wasn't. I think that'll be left behind this afternoon. I don't think that the rain and the softening of the ground is a plus for him.
3 decades ago, Michael Dickinson trained the first 5 home in a Cheltenham Gold Cup. Recent years, it's been pretty thin pickings for the North. Their hopes rest with the Malcolm Jefferson-trained Cape Tribulation, a game winner of the Argento Chase, Steve.
Yeah, you can knock holes in the form. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But he'll handle the conditions. He's a lovely, versatile animal under both codes, and he'll travel. He'll be given an out-and-out hold-up ride by Dennis O'Regan.
14 to 1, we've got Captain Chris at 16 to 1, the Giant Bolster. Maybe the rain that has fallen has not helped his chances. They're filing out onto the track for the race that so many have waited for this week, the Betfred Cheltenham Gold Cup. Let's join Mike Catamol.
And they're away, they're racing for the Betfred Cheltenham Gold Cup of 2013. Long Run out to regain his title is the first to begin as they approach the first of 22 fences, with the Giant Bolster, last year's runner-up, on his outside, coming towards it now. Long Run hit it hard. Goodness me, he didn't get hardly high enough there. Silviniaco Conti in the pink jacket on the inside rail, Bobs Worth in the red cap, Sir Deschamps in the maroon colours next. Better jump there by Long Run, might have done him some good at that first fence. At this stage, Cape Tribulation and Monbeg Dude, the Welsh national winner, are held up at the back of the field. Just in front of them are Wayward Prince and Captain Chris. So, Long Run already setting out his stall here. Sam Whaley-Kine leads the field to the top of the hill. The 2 fences they've jumped so far, they'll jump twice more, and they head down the hill towards the 3rd fence. Long Run the leader. From on the outside, the Giant Bolster, Silviniaco Conti on the inside, Bobs Worth, and wider out then Sir Deschamps. And Long Run got a little bit tight there. Bobs Worth racing in 5th place at this stage, followed then by Captain Chris, who's held on to. On his outside is Wayward Prince, Cape Tribulation, the sheepskin nosed man at the back of the field as they go to the water jump. And last of all is Monbeg Dude, and now they get ready for the first open ditch, which is fence number 6 here, coming towards it now. Beautiful leap there by the leader. Silviniaco Conti took it to the right slightly. Wayward Prince was a little bit scrappy at it towards the back. Didn't seem to cost him any momentum though, and they go to the last fence on the far side, and it's still Long Run in front. From in second, the Giant Bolster. 6 fences down, 16 to go. Third is Silviniaco Conti, followed then by Sir Deschamps in 4th. Bobs Worth, like Sir Deschamps, a dual festival winner, is tracking him as they go to the open ditch to the top of the hill, and they all jumped it well. Behind Bobs Worth then is Captain Chris, Cape Tribulation on the inside there, Dennis O'Regan, and then Wayward Prince, and finally Monbeg Dude. The fence at the top of the hill is number 8 here, and jumping it well. All of them are over in good style there. So Long Run reaches the top of the hill and swings left-handed now. Already the field is separated by approximately 10 to 12 lengths as they head down the hill towards fence number 9 here. Long Run and the Giant Bolster from in, blunder by Silviniaco Conti there. Did well to survive that. Ruby Walsh just hanging on to him with his great friend and rival A.P. McCoy on his outside of Sir Deschamps. They're tracked then by Bobs Worth. Barry Geraghty settling in 5th place then. And then comes Captain Chris Richard Johnson as they go to the downhill fence, followed by Cape Tribulation. Captain Chris jumping out to the right again there, as he does tend to do so now and again. Monbeg Dude and Wayward Prince. Wayward Prince just shaken up a bit now as they come down the hill for the first time. So they're about to complete their first circuit in the Betfred Cheltenham Gold Cup of 2013. and heading now towards the home straight for the second time. Coming up towards fence number 11 here. Long run from Sir Deschamps, who now moves up on the outside for AP to go into second place. And a beautiful leap there by the former champion. Long run, he really was spring-heeled there. To Sir Deschamps in second. Silviniaco Conti saving ground on the inside, the pink colours, with the blue cap of the Giant Bolster next on his outside as they go over the next. Long run not quite so good there. Bobs Worth in fifth. Cape Tribulation again. Captain Chris jumping out to his right towards the rear. Wayward Prince and Monbeg Dude sharing last place. Up the hill they go. A circuit to go here to decide who's going to win the Gold Cup, and it's Long Run. Can he become the second in history to regain the title? He leads from Sir Deschamps in second, followed by Silviniaco Conti, who races just in front of the Giant Bolster. Bobs Worth has been tracking these leaders throughout. Barry Geraghty saving ground all the way as they head down the hill towards the next. Captain Chris on his outside, and then Cape Tribulation, and Monbeg Dude was a bit awkward there, and the Wayward Prince was even worse and blundered as they head down now towards the water jump. It's fence number 14, and as they do so, Long Run getting into a good rhythm now over the water in front from in second Sir Deschamps. Cape Tribulation was awkward over the water there on the inside. The Giant Bolster manoeuvring round to the outside of the ditch to get a good view of this particular fence. They go towards it now. Long Run was huge there. Great big leap from in second Sir Deschamps. The Giant Bolster, Silviniaco Conti in a good rhythm in fourth, followed by Bobs Worth and then Captain Chris. The last fence on this part of the course is taken. Cape Tribulation struggling to hang on now to the leading six as they turn and head off towards the ditch at the top of the hill, which is 6 out, number 17. Long Run's made every yard so far. Sam Whaley-Cohen from Sir Deschamps and AP. Blunder by the Giant Bolster, knocked him back from third into sixth place. Silviniaco Conti goes third. Giant Bolster recovering together there with Captain Chris. Bobs Worth still patiently ridden by Barry Geraghty as they go to the top of the hill, and as they took that, one that is struggling is Cape Tribulation. He's dropped off the tail of them, and the other two are outclassed, Monbeg Dude and Wayward Prince. So they're heading down the hill. They've got 4 more fences left to take, and it's Long Run who's in front, but on the outside menacingly is Sir Deschamps. Here's the fourth last. Beautiful leap by the two leaders there. Little to choose between them. Silviniaco Conti 3 lengths away third. Then the Giant Bolster, and Bobs Worth is under a bit of pressure to close these leaders down now. The unbeaten in 4 starts here at Cheltenham is now going to start picking up quickly. They're coming down the hill towards the third last in the Gold Cup. He got in tight there, Long Run. The buckle end. Silviniaco Conti down, went with every chance, and that leaves Sir Deschamps to press Long Run on his own. They've kicked 5 clear of the Giant Bolster back in third. About to be passed by Bobs Worth perhaps, who's trying to stage a late rally, and then Cape Tribulation fifth, Captain Chris sixth, coming round towards the home straight now, and Sir Deschamps draws alongside Long Run, but Bobs Worth is eating up the ground on the outside. This is going to be a thriller. The Giant Bolster coming back at them. Here's the second last, and it was Long Run, but here comes Bobs Worth on the near side from Sir Deschamps in third, and then the Giant Bolster. Long Run though very game. Bobs Worth strikes the front. Here he comes to the final fence, and it's Bobs Worth who's touching down with a 2-length lead over Long Run in second. Then Sir Deschamps back in third, who's rallying to the cause now. Bobs Worth trying to maintain his unbeaten record here at the festival, and he's going to do it. Bobs Worth, 50 festival wins for Nicky Henderson, wins the Gold Cup for Barry Geraghty. So Deschamps second, Long Run was third, then the Giant Bolster, Cape Tribulation, Captain Chris and Wayward Prince.
Simply magical. All you could have asked for in a horse race. Bobs Worth, the first horse since Flying Bolt to win 3 different races at the Cheltenham Festival. An Albert Bartlett, an RSA Chase, now joined by a Betfred Cheltenham Gold Cup. Barry Geraghty for Nicky Henderson, and the Hennessy winner at Bobs Worth. And there is the joy and the delight and the pain etched on the face of Nicky Henderson. Sir Deschamps gave it a good go, seeking to become the first Irish-trained winner of the race since War of Attrition in the Jigginstown colours back in 2006, and the former champion long run right in the mix as well. The only one who wasn't there was Silviniaco Conti, who crashed out when on the heels of the leaders at the third last. What a horse race, Steve.
Fantastic. It had everything. It's a real shame for Silviniaco Conti, because he still had every possible chance and was going well. Long way out, things changed, but there'll be really